us. Live streams are always recorded. There is an archive of live streams that you can go back and share. So you can share those programs with your friends and family. If you want to review the show because notice the time and you saw those are is a really cool thing that I wanted, but I can't do it now. You could actually make a note of that time and then go back in the archive and watch that show and just fast forward to that time and get that deal again. One of the things I like to do when I'm at home watching is just take a quick screenshot so I know that I've got all the info there. But the good thing and the bad thing of that is that the shows that we do during the live stream, the product lineup, we try to give you some amazing prices on those, something a little bit extra as an incentive and a thank you for sticking around and tuning in and liking and following and sharing. So we like to do that. And a lot of times the prices that we do during the live stream show are just available for a 24-hour window. So not to say that you won't always get a great deal here at Shop LC, but when you tune in live, you are in the perfect situation to take advantage of some extra thank yous. And for us, the way that we say thank you is for helping you save money on every single piece. My name is Becky Booker. If you're watching the live stream, chances are you already know about Shop LC. We're America's fastest growing home shopping channel, all thanks to you. You're the fastest growing home shopping audience out there. And if you didn't like, share, and follow some of the things that we do, like these crazy live stream shows, we wouldn't keep growing. So thank you very much for helping out in that scenario. Also, we don't talk about it very often during the live stream shows, but we have made a dedication, we've made a promise to a very important group, and that is the youngsters, the future of not only us here in the US, but really the future of the world. And now there are a lot of youngsters out there who go to bed every single night and their bellies are empty, they're hungry. We've made a commitment to help eradicate childhood hunger, and when you buy something, your purchase feeds a kiddo. You don't you don't add anything extra. There's no extra donation. You don't round up. You don't pitch in. There's nothing like that. When you support us, you help us support them. And we work directly with Akshaya Patra in India. There's a huge kitchen in Jaipur. I've had the amazing pleasure of actually being there and walking through those amazing fragrances, homemade bread, and delicious, nutritious meals. We also help No Kid Hungry here in the US, which works across the country with the particular needs of every student population in all of the school districts that they help in all the states. So thank you very much for helping us with that. We're at 43 million meals, I think, so far and counting, and we've got a big goal. The goal is within 10 years to provide 1 million meals a day. And that commitment, that the items that we sell every single day, we look at that number of items and that's the number of meals that we provide. So items for meals. So it's a big thing. But we're on pace to grow, and we grow again because of you. And that is really the secret sauce and the juice and the energy that keeps us going. So thank you for that. In addition to the fact that you get some really great deals. So it's not just about that, it's about making sure that you get great values as well. Live streaming here at Shop LC is something that we've done kind of in the last year. We've made a commitment to do one show a day now from 2 to 4 p.m. every single day Central Time. We're going to be adding a second show, and it'll happen 7 days a week. That will start officially full-time on the 22nd.
Actually, starting next Monday, we're going 5 days a week, two shows a day.
Okay.
For the next 2 weeks.
All right.
And then at the beginning of November, we're
then
going 7 days a week, 2 shows.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer, get me a refresh there. So starting next week, we'll have Monday, Wednesday. We'll have the 5
Monday,
days.
Tuesday,
Monday
to
through
Friday.
Those days, I can't say them. Monday through Friday next week, we'll have 2 shows a day. The times are always set. It'll be 10 to noon.
Yep.
And then 2 to 4.
Correct.
And a lot of times, Thursday from 2 to 4 is more than likely going to be your gold show. So if you're looking at something, if you're thinking you want to buy a beautiful something gold, you don't have to get in the car and drive to the gold store. We're going to have the gold store for you every single Thursday, 2 to 4 p.m. You can shop many of our beautiful gold pieces anytime, but if you want that up close and personal, let's sit down and talk about it. Definitely tune into the live streams. All right, we're going to get you going with some great deals on gold. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. If you want to shop, all you do is you type sold and then the item number for the live stream shows. The items are a little bit different. We go in order 101, 102, 103, and that number will appear on your screen. If you're on Facebook, you're going to type in sold and the item number. Facebook Messenger will send you back a message from us, which will take you back to the Shop LC webpage when you click that link. And anytime you're shopping at the Shop LC webpage and your cart or the item gets to $50 or more, your shipping is free. Also, we're in the middle right now of our big fall clearance. If you're watching the live shows, those products are all sales are final, but during the live stream shows, we still have our 30-day happiness guarantee on every single item. So that's a great thing to consider as well. So let's get you going. And yes, these are coming up. These I absolutely love. They're a little bit bigger, but they're just so fun to wear, and there's nothing better than a pair of fun earrings to put a little pep in your step. We're gonna start you off with the gorgeous butterfly. Okay, so take a look at this. We'll be doing the chain immediately following an absolutely beautiful detail. And have you noticed? Let me be the first one to tell you, nuggets are back, baby. That's right. But it's not just necessarily like it was back when we did it in the 80s and the 90s. You're gonna see that in this case, the nugget texture is really this gorgeous kind of accent detail. Love this, absolutely beautiful, $87.99. This one is 10 karat yellow gold. We put it on a little mariner chain. You can wear this at any length on your neckline, ladies and gals. And the butterfly, if you belong to a friend if you belong to a group or an organization that is helping you get through losing a loved one, or if you have lost a loved one, a butterfly is a symbol of remembering and honoring that person that you may have lost. In addition to the fact that they're one of the coolest creatures on the earth. I mean, goodness gracious, they start out as these chubby little caterpillars. They spin themselves into an amazing cocoon. They turn into mush, okay? They turn into caterpillar soup, and then they restructure, they reorganize, and they appear next as gorgeous butterflies when they break out of that cocoon. So it's an amazing thing just to have and own a butterfly apart from all the gorgeous symbolism. 5 budget pays of $17.60. Budget pay is always waiting for you. There's no interest, no credit check, no qualifying. You just simply choose that at the close, at the checkout, and you're good to go. The first payment, it ships out. Okay, the rest of those 4 payments, they happen behind the scenes automatically. And at $17.60, I'm going to say it's an automatic payment that you may just never even realize is happening. It's such an affordable deal. Multiples are available as well, as long as we have them in stock. And here is the question of the live streams. Mm-hmm. How many do we have? By the way, Jennifer and Lauren are working behind.
4.
Okay, 4 and that's it.
Yeah. Now, the chain itself.
Yes.
Is up.
Okay. The chain is 102. This is an 18 karat yellow gold chain, and this one is 24 inches. So let's see if we can do the over the head trick without the eye gear. Let's see. I might just leave this one on because I really love this butterfly. Easy peasy, done. Which is great, guys, because sometimes a closure on a chain can be the last little bit of aggravation that you want to deal with during the day. And I'm just going to look around at this one. This one actually does have a little spring ring closure. So it's a traditional closure on that, but at 24 inches, this is one of those pieces you just put on and you leave. Maybe you're going to wear something that's not super big. Maybe you just want to start this as the foundation for a great layered look. Either way, it's $229.99. Your budget pay here is $46. This one has 5-star ratings. They're all in gold, 5-star ratings. And this one is an 18 karat. And if you go back and you look through our gold collection, guys, the gold collection is really cool because it started out as just buying some gold chains at closeout at the JCK show a few years ago. And now it's morphed into this big thing, which you guys have really created. You've created the gold monster. We are literally now a gold chain destination. And just like we do with everything else in the inventory, there's a price point, there's a style, there's a length, there's a presentation. I mean, you can see with all the great things we have for you today, there literally is something that is super affordable and wonderful for every price point, every event, every person. So $229.99, 5 budget pays of $46, 30-day happiness guarantee. So if you get it home, and I'm wearing it so you can see what the profile looks like, you get it home and you figure it's not yours, send it back because we get requests all the time. Hey, can you get this? I'm sorry, it's sold out. How many of these do we have?
3. So
All right.
there's 3 lucky people that buy the pendant.
3.
They can also purchase the chain.
Yeah, we only had 4 of the pendants. We've got 3 of the chains. And that's the thing with live streams, guys. You get an up close and personal look, but everything is going to be super limited. So sold 101 for the butterfly, sold 102 for the chain, 24 inches and 18 karat. And if you're a Facebook friend, type sold and the number below. That link will pop back in your message queue. Click that link, goes back to Shop LC. Instagram, TikTok, you know the routine. All the shopping information is ready to go there. Click the link, get yourselves over to Shop LC. And there are a lot of great deals on the web as well. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You can watch the live streams and still shop the website. So I know that I'm not the only person who's figured out how to shop with my TV or shop with my phone and shop with my computer. Or maybe, yes, all 3 at the same time. I don't know many tricks in life, but the tricks that I know, I know. All right, 3 of these. We're going to be moving on. $229.99. We're going to get to the earrings and our end of the show special. You ready for this? What are we going to do at the end of the show, Jennifer?
The scallop hoop earrings.
Detail hoops.
We're going to be doing... They are still popular. They are still wonderful. We're going to give you a deal on one of the most iconic looks. That was the earring to own, and it still looks absolutely fantastic. All right.
All right, we're moving on to the
Sold
flower ring.
103, the flower ring. Oh my gosh. I have been crazy about these electroform pieces because they are gorgeous. First of all, it's the best of both worlds. Really rich, gorgeous detail. And when you're talking about a piece that's just in one medium, okay, think about an artist who only paints in gold. You've got to figure out the nuance of making it look like more than just a couple of brush strokes of gold. That's the challenge that goldsmiths have to make. And electroforming is the newest brush in the collection when it comes to creating beautiful things. Electroform is a process where the gold atoms transfer through a bath onto the mold of the piece itself. And what it does, 2 things. First of all, it's very conservative with the amount of gold needed. You don't need a lot of gold to get this kind of results. My friends, and I know this, do we have it today? No, we don't. There is a piece that I just did it, I think, when was I on the air last? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Steve Milne and I did a show overnight just a couple days ago, and it had a beautiful little V-shaped necklace with beautiful little flowers, but it was 9 grams. It was almost 10 grams, almost a third of an ounce. It was around $1,000, which is still a great deal. But this one is 24 karat gold, which is it's a challenge to do this, and it weighs in with just 2 grams. So to get this amount of resolution, I'm going to see if I can get in here and show this to you and help me out. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yes, no? Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Which way, Lauren?
Go to each one.
Each one?
Yeah,
Okay. To get that amount of resolution. All right, Lauren, how am I there?
There you go.
Okay. Hey, all by myself. I feel like such a big girl. I did it myself. I helped. Shake and bake, baby. All right, to get that amount of resolution where it literally looks like you came into my garden and you plucked the little Greg's Mist flower and dipped it in gold. That's what it looks like. But that's the beauty of electroform. This one is 24 karat. It's $387.99. The budget pay is waiting for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let me just tell you, these pieces have been incredibly popular. We started out with just a couple as a test, and you guys love them. And I think that they're spectacular. The way that you get the real look and feel, the way that you get it, seriously, it looks like a flower. It looks like you'd want to sniff it. It looks that much like a flower. All right, $77.60 on the budget pay. I think you know I like these. That's enough said there. 3.7 rate stars, and it is 24 karat. Okay, so it's not going to wear like 10. You're going to have to give it a little bit more consideration. And I'm just talking to myself, and in my head, I'm saying you can't wear this while you garden. Okay, you can't wear this while you're out riding the bicycle or the motorcycle or whatever. This is one that you reserve for special occasions, and rightfully so. It's 24 karat. Okay, not only is it beautiful, but it's solid gold. This is like wearing a little tiny bit of a gold bar on your hand. It's a very special piece. All right, $77.60 on the budget pay. 30-day guarantee. So if you've never seen anything like them, I'm just going to say for your own education, for your own edification, get them home, because this is not the kind of piece that you walk into the mall and you just see this. It's not. It's a very expensive piece for people to stock at the retail level as inventory. Retail on this is about $2,500 because it is all solid gold. It's gold through and through. It's not overlay. It doesn't have any alloy added. It's 99.9% gold, and it is incredible. Check out other pieces in 24 karat that we have online at shoplc.com. You'll be flabbergasted. We've done some amazing things with this particular metal. Okay, type in sold 103 and Facebook friends, the link pops up. You go back to Shop LC website. By the way, this one is free shipping. So that's going to be available for you online at shoplc.com. Okay, now you see what I mean? Look at this. Wow. I can remember when I first saw this piece, I was like, oh my gosh. That's not what I actually said, but it's a family show, so I can't say what I really said. But I was like, wow. Okay. 6.65 grams. I'm going to be all golded up here. I'm going to be gilded and golded up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. This one. It's spectacular. $1,347.99. Your budget pay is $269. And again, I know, you may not have popped out of bed this morning and said, okay, I'm going to buy a piece of 24 karat gold jewelry. But if you are a smart shopper and you're a person who you really appreciate value for your dollar, you might not always be looking for a particular piece, but you're always ready to at least consider an incredible value. And that's where Shop LC and the 24 karat gold collection comes in. You can see right away that this piece is just absolutely stunning. It literally looks like, again, a dahlia. It looks like you picked it right out of the garden, you dipped it in a pot of molten gold, and it's preserved forever. But there's no blossom in this because it is 24 karat gold through and through and through, multiple layers from the top down. The 3D effect that you get on this is nothing other than breathtaking. And if I turn this around, in fact, let's see. Can you do multiple shots on the screen? Can you show the back shot of this one?
Let me see if there is.
I want you to see this, because this is the magic of electroform, guys. This is 6.65 grams. If you took this design to a goldsmith and you said, I want you to make this with traditional methods, carve a wax, do the casting, do the polishing, all those methods. First of all, you would lose a ton of detail, because working with hand tools and hands, you cannot produce this level of intense detail, plus the structuring, plus the gram weight. There's so many complications that would never work in traditional casting. But because it's done in electroform. Okay, I knew it. Because it's done in electroform, what you get is the least amount of gold necessary, which is great because that helps us keep the price really super competitive. And you're going to see when you turn it over, it's hollow. So you get incredible resolution and you get incredible detail. And don't even get me started about the value on this. It is just stunning. $1,347.99. If you've got that special gardener, if you've got that person who just appreciates, all the natural beauty out there in the world, this is a tremendous piece. I don't even want to know how many we have, probably 2. Okay, I was wrong. We have a whole lot more, 4, not a lot more. This has a 5-star review. And when you go back to Shop LC, the webpage, you'll automatically see some of the great details that all the great still shots show you. I mean, you can tell right away just from that shot that this is a very special piece. So check it out. It is 24 karat gold from the bail to the base, front and back, through and through and through. And it is just absolutely timeless and gorgeous. It is one of those pieces in gold that will just take your breath away. And listen, we're doing a lot of gold now, so there's a lot of great pieces that we have here, but the 24 karat pieces in this kind of electroform are just so rich and gorgeous. So this is sold 104, 6.65 grams. We are moving on.
The chain.
Are we going to do the chain next?
We're going to do the chain.
And I love the way that these are styled, guys, because what you're seeing is what we tell you all the time in the live shows is stack and mix and match. If you buy a 24 karat pendant and it's not in the budget to own a 24 karat chain, you know what? That's okay. This is 10 grams, okay? So this one is 10 grams. and it's got a nice length, so it's 24 inches, 4.8 grams, so it's a very heavy link as well. This is a Palma. I'm not so sure that it's a Palma. It feels a little bit more like a Spiga, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the Palma tends to be a little bit round. This one definitely has that squared shape. I don't care what you call it. It's like that thing. Just don't call me late for dinner. It's gorgeous, guys. $3.59. Yeah.
I like to call it dragon scale.
Dragon scale.
Doesn't that look
it.
like dragon
It
scale?
does look like
at the photo
it
behind
looks
you.
like a Tulung Naga. It
Yeah.
really does, and you can see that it definitely has the corners on it. So it's a little edgier, literally a little edgier, because it's not round like you would normally expect for a Palma. $359.99, 24 inches, finished off with a lobster claw clasp. There it is. It's just beautiful. This one is going to be sold $105. And listen, 4.8 grams, that's a lot of gold, guys. You can see from on the neckline that this is a really tremendous piece. And remember, 24 inches is a wonderful length, especially for this time of the year. We're all wearing sweaters. Now listen, it's a Texas winter, so I think it's 82 outside or something like that.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 90.
It's cold. It's cold here in Austin. It's going to be 90 tomorrow. It's practically frigid. I'm going to go comb and cover all my
It
plants.
is 78.
78 today?
78.
Because it is cloudy.
It
It
is
is
78.
cloudy.
It's a little bit overcast. But the whole point is, the whole point is that it's 24 inches, and you do get a little bit of a longer drape. Now, this is the chain that I've had forever. I wear it all the time. And you see me, I'm going to keep it on here because it's a great foundation. I'm not the only gal out there that stacks and layers. And I'll tell you something. Craig Rook, about, it's been a while now, maybe a year or so ago, he made a comment. We were passing during the show, and he said, you know what? When my little guy gets to be 16, 17, 18, he gets to be that age where I want him to have a gold chain, and he's responsible enough to own it and care for it. What am I going to pay? As a dad, what am I looking at paying for, 10 or 15 years down the road? And I thought, you know what? That's a really smart thing to think about. So if you're thinking about pieces, legacy pieces or heritage pieces that you want to own and pass on, or if you're just looking at right now buying really spectacular gifts because it's today's dollars and not future dollars, and oh my gosh, there's so much we could talk about just with regard to dollars. But this is such a smart deal. 10 karat is really strong. It's really sturdy. It's beautiful gold. This is upgraded lobster claw clasp. You have 5 budget pays of $72. So type in sold 105 and pick it up because it is gorgeous. 30-day happiness guarantee, and you're going to love stacking it, layering it, mixing it, matching it, whatever you need to do. 24 inches, let me just give you some chain math here. 24 inches will make a beautiful triple strand if you need an 8-inch bracelet. So you could easily go 3 times around your wrist and have a beautiful slinky bracelet that shows up with multiple layers. So that's something to think about as well. Okay, $359.99. This one has 4.4 stars. And by the way, remember when you're shopping with us and you go out and you look at those reviews, we haven't bought that review. Okay, so that's a genuine review by a genuine customer who spent their actual money to own that item. And the reviews do get looked over. The reviews get reviewed. And your comments really do help our buying team as well as other shoppers out there. So thank you for taking a little bit of time to give us your honest and true feedback. We really, really appreciate it. Okay, take a look at this one. These are amazing. Last week, remember Lauren, last week we had the little rope
Yes.
with the paper safety pin kind of design, safety
Those are
pin.
so cute.
I mean, these are just gorgeous, guys. You've got the Sorrento twist. These are Italian made. They're absolutely beautiful. And let me just show you what one of these looks like. They do have the metal backs, so you are going to take home the metal back, 1.35 grams. And let me just show you this. Talk about amazing. I'm just going to put one in my hand. Now, the twist actually starts off on the ear, and I'm going to bring it in and show you. But you can see maybe there's a little bit of a nuance of how this looks on the ear. Talk about a sexy earring, right? I mean, if you're going to get dressed up and you want a little bit of glam, but you don't want to go overboard, this is your earring. And at $137.99, I'm going to say it. I know you know it's true. You can spend more than that and get brass and glass. You can get a piece of fashion jewelry that has, you know, really its biggest claim to fame is that it's got somebody's name on it, okay? And I mean, that's not a bad thing. If you collect a certain designer, or, you know, you want to do a certain look, or you do you. But it's my job to remind you that when you buy something that's all gold, you don't have to worry about the name or the designer. You don't have to worry about that, because this is all gold. This is like, okay, this is designed by Mother Nature. I mean, this is designed by the universe. You've got stardust on your earlobes. $137.99. There's not a lot of those to go around. Your budget pay is $27.60. 5 pairs, 5 pairs, 5 pairs. You know, at the beginning of the year, and the year starts for us in April, one of the things that Anker promised us is that we're going to bring you more variety. It's not going to be just about chains. And I think mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the beautiful charms that we've had, the gorgeous bracelets that you've seen, the variety and the number of chains as well. It's really great. You're missing out on saving a bunch of money on gold if you're not shopping the Shop LC website. Dang it, let me just get this straightened out. Okay, there we go. That happens. All right, guys, there are 5 pairs. Your budget pay is $27.60. The quickest way that you make sure you don't miss it at this event price is to make sure that you type in sold 106. Facebook friends in the chat below will send you back that link. This one is also free shipping. You also have budget pay, and this is in 10 karat yellow gold. Plus, I think that the legacy and the heritage and the Italian style speaks for itself. You can see that that's a very sassy earring. Okay, my friends, jump in and get them while you can. We are moving on to what has been one of the neatest and most requested pendants that we've done in the series, and it's this beautiful little ingot. Oh, I'm messing up your display, Lauren. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Sorry, so much layering.
No, it's not. Trust me, it is not you, honey. It is all me. I'm just not graceful. But I am determined. So here we go. I got it. Okay. These gold ingots have just been outrageously popular. And somehow the design team got a hold of these that have this little bit of laser etching on them. Now, we had them originally, I think we had some with the rose. Those are sold out right now, but the dragon has also been so popular. A symbol of strength, a symbol of power, a symbol of don't mess with me. I mean, a mama bear is one thing, but if you're a mama dragon, yes ma'am, no ma'am. There's a lot to be said there. Now, we started out with these, a little backstory. We started out with these in 10 karat, and they sold seriously like hotcakes, okay? We came back at your request. You guys said, can you get some of those in 18 karat? Yes, we can. We did. This is now a last in stock scenario. These, when you get this home, and this is not a huge, heavy-handed kind of engraving. I love how this is very subtle. It's a dragon. You know it's a dragon. It's kind of like, this is my superhero dragon, because it's there, it's laser etched. And again, laser etching, hollow form, those are 2 modern techniques that combine with 18 karat yellow gold to give you pieces that are incredibly affordable and very richly detailed. So this one is going to be sold 107. How many do we have? 2?
3.
Okay, we have 3 of these. And I'm going to bet that this is a 10 karat chain. So you can put this on anything that you have in your collection.
Actually, that's a 14 karat chain.
It's a 14 karat chain. All right, so you
Yes.
can put this on anything you have in your collection. This is 18 karat, the pendant itself. And I mean, what a status symbol to be wearing a little mini ingot on your neckline. And it's an 18 karat. So, you know, this is, you got to understand here, guys, the value of 18 karat is the same. Gold has a certain value as a commodity. And when it transfers over into the jewelry world, it's the gold, the cost of the metal, but then you have to figure in the cost of production. So what did it cost to actually make that piece? And in hollow form pieces using laser engraving, those are some of the latest and greatest, most expensive techniques out there when it comes to production. So you got to figure all of that in the process. That makes this even more of a steal at $47.20, because we have that way of going back to these vendors and working out these deals and paying cash and making sure that we bring home the values. Now, the downside is these come to us in very small batches. Is this something that we will potentially restock? Very likely. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the behind the scenes working because now it's crunch time. We're looking now at the holiday season. There is not just Shop LC. You can't go into the big discount stores, the grocery stores, and buy buttermilk and eggs without saying, Halloween turkey, Christmas stockings. It's all out there. And, I know that some people say, well, let me get through Halloween. Let me get through candy corn before you start talking about dressing and sweet potatoes. But if you stop and think about it, you can say, well, the retailers are kind of hurrying us along. But as a shopper, think about strategy. I mean, you are in the perfect position to buy right now. When you find a bargain, and this is definitely an incredible value, when you find an incredible value, you're in the position to go ahead and get one or two of those and tuck them away for that special someone. Maybe that special someone today is going to be you. You're going to buy something for you and you're going to give it to yourself because maybe this is the time of this year when you think, you know what, I don't buy myself anything during the year. I just wait until the values are right. This is the time. So 4 of these remaining. This one has 4.6 stars. This is a hollow form piece and it will fit on, even though this is 18 karat, this is going to fit on any chain and it's going to look fabulous on any chain you have in your collection. So type in sold 107 and get ready because a lot of us, and I'm not the only person out there, this is not my idea. Wearable wealth, calling it wearable wealth is just something that, humans have known about forever. I think one of the coolest details about, and I keep fidgeting with this. There's a little paper, there's a little bit of the tag left on here. So I keep fidgeting with that, but you know what? I'm just going to hide that. Pretend like it's not there. All right, this one, when I was looking at this, Jennifer, I was like, oh, no wonder.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, and this is another one of those pieces where classic chain link meets modern day technology and everything all of a sudden is brand new and fresh. This one is actually two-tone, and when you look at it, if you just look at it from across the room, the first thing that you notice is not the two-tone. The first thing you notice is, first of all, it's a nice wide chain, and then the second thing you notice is, hey, that's got a little sparkle to it. Actually, it's got a lot of sparkle to it, and it's right here in these intersections of the links where there's some fantastic sort of like diamond cutting or laser cutting that goes back in and does some really spectacular edging. And this is where the pieces are white gold. So you've got yellow gold on the body of the chain, you've got white gold in those intersections, plus you've got the sizzle of that laser etching, and the whole look is just spectacular. Done in 14 karat. You've got the upgraded lobster claw clasp as well. This one is going to be 18 inches, which means it's going to sit right about here. And when you're talking about 18 inches on a lady's neckline, it's the length that really is, it's just such a great length to show off a favorite pendant. A piece like this has got a little extra width and a lot of extra sparkle. It's the great spot on your décolleté to light up your profile. It's a really, really, really great deal. Now let's talk about the deal. It's $88. One payment on budget pay, $88, interest-free, no credit check. That's going to get this on your neckline in just a couple days. So don't hesitate. The upgraded lobster claw closure is definitely a plus on that. This one is going to be sold 108. And the Cuban, I don't know, what would you think are the most popular? I know the Cuban is probably one of our most popular. The Cuban, the rope, the Palma. The Palma is getting really popular now.
Yeah.
The Figaro always.
Figaro's always been my favorite.
Yeah, there's just something about it. Every gorgeous link in gold has its own unique personality. So this one is spectacular. 18 inches, $439.99. And if you wear a 9-inch anklet, all right, let me ask you, when's the last time you've even thought about wearing a 9-inch gold anklet? Because if you could find that, incredibly difficult to find. But if you wanted to wear that as a 9-inch anklet, you can go twice around a wrist. Or if you need a little bit of extra length on a wrist, you can go twice around and get a double stack on a bracelet look with that as well. And the only reason I bring that up is because it does have that lobster claw clasp, so it's easy to put on and it's sturdy while you're wearing it. So I love that. All right, sold 108. Yep.
Two things. One, reintroduce yourself for anyone else that's new that's come join in.
Thank you very much for that reminder. Molly Pollock, thank you for joining us. My name is Becky Booker. I've been a host here at Shop LC for a long time, and I'm happy to be dipping my toe now in this new format, which we call live streaming. If you are online, please send us a quick message and a quick shout out. Facebook friends, TikTok, Instagram, we'd love to hear from you. The live stream shows happen right now. They happen for sure once a day, every day from 2 to 4 Central Time. But starting next Monday, we're going to add another series which will show up 10 to noon every single day, always Central Time. And then the week after that, there will be 2 shows every single day for live streaming right here at Shop LC.
All right, before we move on, I got a Halloween joke for you.
Oh, okay.
Why was the vampire in such a good mood after drinking blood?
Gosh.
Okay. I'm not even going to guess.
It was type B positive. There you go. Halloween joke of the day.
I should have gotten that because I'm B positive. I should have, and I missed it. Okay. The vampire felt better after drinking blood because it was B positive. That's a good one.
Isn't that good?
So that's a total, you just went totally into dadland right there.
Well, see, I had promised our payroll specialist that I was going to give her a Halloween joke every day this month.
Ranju?
Mm-hmm.
Ranju, I'm going to come to your office because that's your fault, okay? You're in trouble, girlfriend. You are off the cookie list. No, that's really great. Hey, you know what? Let's do a challenge. Do you have a cute joke that we can say out loud on air in mixed company?
Yeah.
Okay, send it. Type it in the chat below. Type it in the chat below, man. Molly, hello. It's nice to have you out there. And if you've picked up a gold piece from us here at Shop LC, what's been your favorite so far? Because there have been so many beautiful gold pieces that we've had here. So if you picked up a great piece, let us know. Live at shoplc.com. That was actually very good. All right. An elongated curb. Some of you will look at this and say, well, that looks a little bit like a paper clip. Listen, we could take a deep dive all day long into what they're called and why they're called and da-da-da-da. But, you know, when you have a piece that looks like this, you just have to call it gorgeous, okay? It is an elongated curb link because the corners are kind of notched off. I'll show you what that means. So a curb link is typically going to have these square spots. And the reason that you have them here is so those ends of the link will fit together very smoothly. A paper clip usually has rounded links all the way through, and so there's a little bit more jiggle with the paper clip link. But this is just gorgeous. This is going to be very similar to the largest link that you have in a Figaro, which sometimes we call a 3-in-1. But it's gorgeous. This one is hollow form as well. 10 karat. I'm really surprised that this doesn't say Italian. Let me double check this. Because this is one of those pieces as well that I would really, really, really expect is going to say it is.
Yeah.
It says Italian. It says Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And this one is going to be 20 inches, so a little bit longer. Great still for open collars. Great for an open neckline. Or if you're going to wear, you know, a collar that's a little bit taller, maybe a mock turtleneck, probably fit on top of that as well. 4.3 stars, very high Italian fashion design. $358.39, which is an odd price, which tells me right away that this is for sure a last in stock. I don't even want to know how many of these we have. $71.68 is your budget pay for. Everything is like so last in stock. Okay. Now, here's the thing, and this is why you want to get it from the live stream. If you were seeing this presented on the shows, okay, because we're in the midst of our big fall clearance event, and trust me, it is a multi-day event, and the prices are crazy good right now. But if you're watching us on the live shows, those are all sales final. The prices are so low. We're closing them out. We're getting them out of here. We're marking them down. We're shipping them out. This is still 30 days money back guarantee. So you've got a 30-day window for that happiness guarantee. You can get it home, try it on, walk around in your bunny slippers, you know, whatever. Make yourself a cup of tea, try it on, because it is a gorgeous link. There's just no two ways about it. You know, you can wear, and I'm a gemologist, and I'm going to say this, it's going to not sound good, but you can wear all kinds of beautiful gemstones and jewelry, that's for sure. But there is something so classic and so unique and so marvelous about just wearing gorgeous gold. You know, one of the things that we've learned from looking at the history of gold, and this is like the coolest gold trivia ever. I learned looking up the history of gold is that anthropologists have discovered that when it comes to humans and gold, we actually created gold jewelry before we created gold coins. Yeah, that's crazy. But it kind of sums up the love affair that humans and gold have had together, and it goes back thousands and thousands of years. All right, 4 lucky necklines are going to get to wear this Italian classic, but you've got to be quick. Type in sold 109. It's 10 karat yellow gold. It's strong, it's sturdy, it's safe, it's Italian, it's elegant, it's well made, all of that. And one payment of $71.68 gets it home. Big catch, only 4 of these remaining. So get yours before it's gone. Facebook friends, type in sold 109. I was going to say 7, so not right. I get my numbers mixed up all the time.
Right. Hey,
Sold
Becky,
109, yeah.
Why don't you tell them about the free car?
Oh, you know what? What is today's date?
I think they have to.
Today's the 12th. They have until the 16th.
Okay, that's right. Tomorrow's Friday 13th. All right, this is huge. And you know what? Have you ever gone to a fundraiser and you sign up to win an event and they're not going to give it away until like next year? When we say we're giving away a car, y'all, we're giving away a car. We just announced this sweepstakes about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Something like that.
You can enter through October the 16th. You can enter once a day. And we're going to give that car away, a 2023 Nissan Leaf. And I still drive a gas truck, okay, but if I could enter that, I would totally enter that, even though I might not drive an EV just yet. I would still enter that because I might want to think about the resale options. Just saying. Okay, so it's very practical, but it's brand new. And here's the other thing. My brain always goes here, and I don't very rarely talk about it, but I'm just going to say it. If we only have the window to register open for like 5 or 6 weeks, there are not going to be millions and millions and millions of people entering. So that the pool of entries is really small. And you know what that means? It means your chances of winning are even bigger. So you got to enter.
And then every day they're picking 2 winners to win $100 gift credit.
$100 Shop LC credit. Guys, and the second place prize is a $500 Shop LC credit.
No, the runner-up prize, it says it right behind you.
Hold on, did I miss it?
It's a donation of $2,500 in their name to the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
But a $500 Shop LC credit.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy about this, don't get me wrong, because this is something that needs to happen. The more research, the better we can get for breast cancer. But also a $500 Shop LC credit. That's amazing. Go right now. You can only enter on the website. So go to the desktop version. And I tried to enter on my phone. You can't enter on the app. But I can't enter anyway because I'm an employee. But you can enter, and you should enter once a day to win that car, and then stick around. Let's see. We're going to announce the winner live on the website. So winners are announced every day at 3 p.m. And we're going to announce the winner on October the 25th. I mean, seriously, that's fast.
That
in
is
the world,
quick.
in the world of giving away stuff, that is the fastest turnaround ever. Okay, thank you for that reminder. There's so many great things that happen here, guys. Why don't skeletons go trick or treating? Because they have no body to go. Heather Jane. Heather Jane. Got any 20-inch men's chains in today's show? That's the request.
Ooh.
You know what?
You can make any of these chains in men's chain.
I think that we do, actually. No, that one's going to be 24. Heather, listen, thank you for being out there. I don't think we have a 20-inch chain. Actually, we did have a 20-inch. I think we did. I think this one was 24. We had a 24-inch rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do have a 24-inch rope. But thank you for being out there, Heather Jane. I didn't know that was your middle name, by the way. Heather's one of our other presenters here. And yes, we all watch each other's shows because we're all shoppers as well. And we all love a big, fat, juicy deal. So there you go. I was going to say that. All right. You can also send us a quick comment or a Halloween dad joke. We'd love to hear that from you. Type it in the chat from wherever you are. And while you're doing that, like, follow, and share because we love to know that you're out there having a little fun with us during the live stream shows. Okay. First of all, I got to ask you how many of these are left because
this bracelet?
3.
This
This one, And these do sell slowly because it is a little bit more of a considered purchase. But you see what I'm doing? You see how all of those little pieces just move back and forth. This is a station necklace, bracelet, and the bracelet itself is this interesting kind of a hybrid between a popcorn and a Bismarck. So it's got this mesh that kind of gives and stretches a little bit. It stretches the wrong word. It like compresses and expands, doesn't stretch, but it's beautiful. That is fantastic on a wrist because your wrist is busy all the time, all day, okay? And the lobster claw clasp, you can see it right here. It's a little bit more elongated, so very Italian style, very ornate, just in the shape of this. I mean, that's what Italian styling does. It takes something as mundane as the closure on a bracelet or a necklace and says, how can we make it a little sexier? That was a really bad accent, right? I don't even know what that was. I'm sorry. Wasn't it? I apologize to all the Italians in the audience. That was really bad. Okay. But it's just gorgeous, and you can see the detail. Now, these little love knots, okay, are a combination of yellow gold and rose gold. So some are yellow, some are rose. And then these little stations, these are white gold, and those sit right there. And they give these little floating love knots the room to play. Okay, so this, can you see that? Am I showing it okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is seriously one of the most stylish and fun bracelets I've ever seen. And I am a gal who loves my bracelets. I mean, anybody here will tell you, oh, she's only wearing 8 bracelets today. It must be a slow day. You know, there's something really neat about that lobster claw as well. Did you see how easy I put that on? And I wear trifocals, guys, so it's not always easy for me to get something on. But that was quick because it's longer. You really have kind of a hook that you could get that in there. All right, $887.99. This one is affordable. This is affordable Italian luxury. It's $177.60. One payment is going to get it out the door on your wrist, or you can mark that person off. You've got that special gift for someone. 4.2 stars, 5 reviews at shoplc.com. And because you're basically shopping with us online, shipping and handling on this one is free. So please enjoy this one while you can. 30-day happiness guarantee for you to get this home and try it on. But it is beautiful. And that I'm fidgeting with that clasp. It is just as smooth. It just disappears into the overall design and line of that bracelet. So smart. So sharp. So 14 karat. I mean, these are gorgeous. All right, $887.99. By the way, 7.5 inches and 7.4 grams. That is huge. 7.4 grams. $887.99. Not the retail of $5,200. You're seeing prices, scary big prices on gold right now. And I'm going to leave it to you to do your research on gold, but it's just doing all kinds of crazy things out there in the world. I mean, the gold has never been more expensive than it is right now. We're hovering around that $2,000 spot price per gram, and that is a big deal. I mean, it really and truly is. We started off the show because I made the announcement, in case you didn't know, nuggets are back. And it's not necessarily about the entire piece having the nugget finish, but this is a design. Oh, sorry.
Wait, did I do that?
Let's see.
We skipped ahead.
We get
the love knots.
Which one? Yeah, we'll do the love knots. I'll just keep wearing this.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the love knots next. All right, $887.99. Back to the gold. Now we're going to do the love knot design.
Hold on, we're having technical difficulties because we forgot to scan.
Okay, well, we'll scan. These are gorgeous. I have not seen these at all. So thank you for being out there. And again, if you want to say howdy, we've got Lauren and Heather behind the scenes. Lauren and Jennifer behind the scenes.
Excuse me.
I've got Heather on my mind. You know. Oh my gosh.
Bracelet bookers.
Yes, I am Becky Bracelet Booker. There is no doubt about it. And you know, Stephen, thank you very much for being out there. Stephen, thank you for bringing up a good point. When you go back to the Shop LC website, you're going to see everything you need to know to make a really informed decision. You're going to see the quality of the gold. Is it 10? Is it 18? Is it 14? Whatever it is. You're also going to see the gram weights. And Stephen brings up a really great point. You don't always get that information from everybody else out there. You just don't. But I love the way that we do it for you. And that really goes back to our mission and our purpose, almost a mantra of making sure that you have all the information that you need to make an informed decision about picking up these great deals. I dare say, even if you just bought them because they're gorgeous, and then on the back end you learned, wait, it's 14 karat, wait, it's tricolor, wait, it's there are so many value factors. So whether you do the value ahead or before or after, either way, it's going to be a wonderful surprise. These are so smart. First of all, they're on ear wires. The ear wire, it has a little bit of an offset, almost like an omega back, because it's just beautiful. And look at the way these hang forward just a little bit. So you've got a little, not sitting right on the ear like a button, but they tip forward just a little bit with just the tiniest bit of movement. These are going to measure about 1/2 inch across. And I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can. But every single strand of that gold, the yellow, the rose, and the white, every single layer of that love knot comes back with diamond cutting, which not only gives you the tricolor gold experience, but now you've got just the perfect amount of bling on these. And again, look at how this Italian design takes a well-established, not going anywhere design, really an iconic look, and puts it on an ear wire, gives it a little movement, and puts it on a lever back, so not just a wire, but literally a lever back. These will never fall off your ear. Makes the lever back spring loaded, so now your earrings are always going to be there, and then gives you that beautiful tricolor golden swirl. I mean, seriously elegant Italian design. And you can see these coming from a mile away. There's no doubting it, guys. There's just some things that are iconic when you're talking about fashion. You know, a spectator pump, a wide-brimmed hat, an overcoat with a wide lapel. They're just some things that always look good. And when you're talking love knot earrings, it's one of those must-haves. This one is $387.99. And to quote Chuck Clemency, come on! I mean, that is such a great deal. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, and let me just show you this really quickly. So I'm going to show you the lever back closing, because the lever back is a game changer. That makes these perfect for traveling, by the way. So you're just going to hold the top of the wire, pull that open, and watch how springy this is. I'm just going to put it in a different position so you can see. Watch this. I mean, you literally hear that spring click into place. It's gorgeous. How many?
6.
6 pairs. 6 pairs. And they're stunning. All right, budget pay is available. $77.60 on the budget pay. All you do is choose that at the time of checkout. So easy to put on, just like that. Ear wire is kind of a medium gauge, so it's not super heavy, not super skinny. You've got lots of balance, lots of wear on these. You know, there's a very famous financial guru out there. She's a woman, and her advice is don't skip the gold earrings. Just get yourself one good pair that you can wear all the time. You know who I'm talking about? Okay, I can't say her name, but...
Is it the lady with the glasses?
Yes.
That's always at the gala, the special gala in New York.
I think so. Yes, I think so. Okay. But yeah, seriously wonderful. So take the budget pay on those. Those are going to be sold 112 tricolor Italian made quality and style. And they're just something that everybody's going to notice, and you're going to be so glad that you got. Now, these are coming up a little bit later in the show. These are hollow form, which is why they look so beautiful and they're so comfortable. But in the meantime, the Vicenza Gold Nuggets are available as item 112. Type that in the chat below. If you're a Facebook friend, we'll send you back the link. You'll get to Shop LC. Just about everything we have today is free shipping in the live stream. And Instagram and TikTok, all the shopping information is below. My name is Becky Booker. Thank you for tuning into the live stream here at Shop LC. We do a gold show every Thursday from 2 to 4. I was going to say 2 to 6, but that's wrong. It's 2 to 4. And remember, the special pricing that we do for you during the live stream shows is only available for 24 hours. So when you see an item like this one, that is just wow factor off the charts, something that's so iconic, something that many of you may look at this and go, wow, my dad had a nugget ring, or my uncle had a nugget ring, or some of you might look at this even in today's world and go, you know what, my grandpa had a nugget ring and I loved it. Here you go. It's back. It's available. We've got 10, 11, 12, and 14, but if you wanted to have it sized, you could easily probably do that. This is one of those pieces I say find a finger, make it fit. Generally, just generally, rule of thumb, when sizes start at 9 and go up to 14, we consider that a gentleman's ring. But I kind of live in that no man's land of, big feet, big hands, and so a lot of size 9's rings fit. So I'm just going to say it's a gold nugget ring for anybody if it fits ya, okay? 5-star ratings, 4 reviews, an estimated 86% savings over that star price, guys. Your budget pay is waiting for you, $66, 5 of those. And guess what? This one is a homegrown classic. This is Luxoro. That means our designers made the model, our casting team produced the gold pieces, our finishing team did the final polish. Such a classic design, not only that beautiful gold nugget tablet across the top, but these gorgeous sculpted accents on the side. And again, it's not too big, it's not too small, very, very Goldilocks. You can wear that anywhere, any place, any time. Let me see if this will fit on as a thumb. Oh, stop it. Size 10. It's my Cinderella thumb ring size,
y'all.
There you go. I don't know. There's just so many good pieces here at Shop LC. And here's the thing. I used to work retail. This is sold 111, is that right?
Yeah, because she accidentally scanned it before the knot earrings.
Okay.
So
sold 111. Ooh. Okay. I just realized that this is 4 grams. Okay, so you got a lot of wear and tear on this one. You got a lot of tearing up to do on this one. 4 grams, and it's 10 karat. But when you look at these guys, the thing that used to just tear my heart out when I worked at regular retail was you would see people that were celebrating something. They wanted a jewelry memento. They wanted to add, a piece of jewelry. They would come into the shop, so hopeful, bright faces, and go through the shop. We would get a little tray, walk through and kind of see, I'd like to try those on. So we take, 5 or 6 things back or whatever they wanted into a private viewing room so they could have some privacy, try things on. And it was really always sad to see how many people would walk out of that room with zero, literally hopes and dreams crushed because everything was so affordable. My last retail experience in jewelry was in the middle 90s. We have done things here at Shop LC in 2023 that were better than the prices on some of the things I presented at retail 3 decades ago. So when I tell you, you just want to get them while you can, 30-day money-back guarantee on these. This one is going to be sold 111. So type that in and just get ready to enjoy it because free shipping is also happening on this one today as well. So when these are done, they're done. And again, we're in that crunch time. So it's possible that some things do come back into inventory. Most don't. But some things may come back into inventory. But are they going to be here in time for additional holiday shopping? I don't know. I can't promise you that. I wouldn't promise you that. Because if it doesn't happen, I'm going to feel silly. That's why you live in the moment at Shop LC. You see the deal, you grab the deal, you get the deal. That's a really great thing. All right, we're going to be moving on. This is Sold 111. Thank you for tuning in. And again, I'm pretty equal opportunity when it comes to sizing. So I'm just going to say if you love it, just grab it. Okay, 24 inches in a Cuban. And remember the elongated Cuban that we had earlier? And we looked at the links here, which were kind of squared off at the end. Same kind of thing happening. A Cuban is kind of a variation of a curb link. The links tend to be a little more rounded and they tend to be a little fuller. So the opening on the inside is a little more closed, which means it's harder to put this together. It's more difficult to put this together. You've got a lobster claw clasp on this one, and a little bit of a tag, but that's okay. Lobster claw clasp, 3 millimeters, which means lots of gorgeous visibility. when you get over 2 millimeters, and this is just my own experience, when you get over 2 millimeters, if you want to add a pendant or a charm to this, you're going to want something a little bit bigger. You are, because it's a bigger chain. So you want that profile to kind of be very symmetrical. $7.99. I'm looking at that. That's such a good deal. Mm-hmm. This is over 7 grams. And we're not talking, 10 karat retail. We're not talking stainless steel. I could take you to a place right now where there's a gold look-alike, and it's just really stainless steel, but it's in a gorgeous store. It's the whole experience of walking through the store and giving your credit card and picking out a name, picking out something by that designer, and it's a big deal. But at the end of the day, the wrapping, the paper, the box, the bag goes into the trash. And what are you left with? For even more than $800, you're left with a stainless steel chain that's got somebody's initials on it. You know what? How hard do you work for your money? Work really hard for it, don't you? Don't you want something that speaks to the value that you should get? You deserve to get that for your dollars. That's why you buy gold at Shop LC, guys. In my mind, we're the only gold destination out there for gold chains, gold jewelry. And I don't care what you're buying. I don't care if it's 24. I don't care if it's 10, 14. I don't care. There is something in this gold collection for everybody out there. So please get this home, guys. Your budget pay is $160. This one weighs in at 7.3 grams. That is not quite. That is about a quarter of an ounce of 14 karat yellow gold. All right, this one is sold $113. I get way off in the weeds, guys, because I really believe in the value, and I believe, like Steven said, guys, when you start looking at the details, and the details are important. This is not like grading a diamond. You have to know color and clarity, and you have to know everything. It's a pretty straightforward process. Gold, traded as a commodity. Most of it still goes into jewelry. Big demand in the marketplace for electronics and industry and other kinds of things happening out there. But when you want to get down to the nitty-gritty, do you have anything that you own that's gone up 100% in the last 7 years? Gold has. You can research the price increase of gold as a commodity. It's doubled in the last 7 years. So pick your price point, okay, and then shop from there. And don't be locked into that price point, because you know what? We tend to be a little bit conservative. The thing that is the big takeaway for me from the 80s and 90s gold rush that happened back then, yes, we all wish we'd bought more gold when it was $800 an ounce, but $800 an ounce is never coming back. I just feel very comfortable saying that. So what did I learn? I can't go back. I can't roll the clock back. I can't roll the price back. But what I can do is I can show that I've learned. And the lesson is, when you get a good deal on gold, you grab it. That's the lesson. That the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is right now, today. And it's just like that with gold. Best time to buy gold, 20, 30 years ago. Second best time, right now. Right now. All right, sold $113. And it's 24 inches, which again, beautiful drape on the neckline, classic elegance, beautiful pieces, and just a little bit of that sheen on the corners where the corners are polished off, giving you a beautiful presentation all the way around on that piece. All right, guys, that one is sold $113. We've got an end of the show special coming up, which are these beautiful, we used to call them shrimp back in the day. Do they still call them shrimp earrings today?
I thought there's more scallop earrings.
Okay. All right.
I can see that though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
I can totally see it.
Everything old is new again. I love it. All right. This one has been a fan favorite, and I have to say, wow. All right, 6, 7, and 9 on the choices. I went a little bit crazy for this one when I saw it, because doesn't this look quilted? Okay, doesn't this look puffy, right? Do I have to tell you the big French design house that's famous for the puffy bags and the quilted bags with the little metal chain? I don't think I have to tell you that. But you can see right away how gorgeous, and I mean, what a statement it is. I've been wearing this the whole show, and you know why? I do have larger pieces, but this one is really special. Do you see how slender that is on the back of the hand? Slender means comfortable. Slender means wear it all day long and never get tired of the compliments you're going to scoop up when you're wearing this bad boy. $249. This is the Maestro Gold Collection, Canestrina, Italian, 10 karat, yellow gold, checkered concave ring. Whew.
It's a mouthful.
I need a beverage and a nap. All right, 2.9 grams. And I mean, the finishing edge on here is just so gorgeous. I'm just going to tell you, I'm a fan. I love this piece because it's wearable. You know, if you watch a fashion show anywhere, you know, and here's my best fashion show estimation. The clothes are not comfortable. I mean, they're cool, okay, but you know, fashion designers aren't into making their collection cool. They're using that collection to make a name for themselves and maybe somehow turn that into a retail marketplace. What we do at Shop LC is we just give you fashionable and comfortable at the same time, and that's where the cool part comes in. These are styled and designed for gals or guys who have a very busy, active life and just want to look fabulous every step of the way. Your budget pay is $50. Now, come on, that's an incredible deal. 6, 7, and 9 are remaining. This one is probably a 9, so we've got a little extra play. Oh, yes, on a statement as a statement piece. If you don't want to do a gemstone cocktail ring, just do a gold cocktail ring. They're beautiful, gorgeous. This is going to be Nana's next gold ring. Okay, $249.99. And I'll tell you something, Nana, it might be your next ring, but you better watch those jewelry gremlins because there's going to be somebody coming around. Oh, can I borrow your gold ring? Oh, no. What gold ring? I don't know. I haven't. Where is it? Don't lend it out because it won't come back. At $249 and limited sizes left, guys, you might want to think about picking up one for the jewelry gremlin. Just saying. I really want to take this off. It's so comfortable. All right, budget pay of $50. This one is going to be sold 114. Make sure that you get in on it while you can. Absolutely gorgeous. That end of the show special is coming up now, again, in just about 55 minutes. So it's amazing what we can do for you here at Shop LC. Woo! Okay, first of all, hey, Michelle. Oh, don't you love these earrings?
I do.
Well, the item number is 7536167.
They were part of Encore's treasure chest at one point.
That Encore, I'm telling you, if you see something that has Encore's name on it, you need to be scooping it up. These are, they're fun, they're fabulous. Never seen another pair anything like this at all. These are just such incredibly unique pieces. And this is the thing. I had my ears pierced, guys, a long time ago, decades and decades and decades and decades ago. So that means that when you're looking at gold earrings, you want them to be comfortable. And ear wires, the gauge on ear wires are not always the same. Sometimes the gauge on ear wires is bigger in today's world, okay? This one is super slender. This is just so gorgeous. 4.5 grams of all gorgeous gold. And this, again, is why I love electroform. If these were not done in electroform, they would be way too heavy, even for the strongest of earlobes out there. And you know, your earlobes take a beating after a while. Look at how gorgeous this is. And this is how you know it's electroform. Anytime you see a piece that's labeled as electroform, it's going to have that little opening in the bottom, and that's where the mold literally disappears after all of those beautiful golden atoms have been deposited on that form. It's kind of the opposite way that things are cast. And it's just so gorgeous, and it's so expensive, and it's just an amazing process. 4.5 grams, $849.99, 30-day money-back guarantee. $170 is the budget pay. And here's what I want to tell you: before you look at $849 for a pair of earrings, think about this. These are 24 karat. These are wow factor. I don't care when you wear them. I don't pick a year, pick a decade, pick an era, any point in time. These are fabulous. Now the ear wire is a little bit more petite, so it doesn't dangle down. It does not get in the way of this gorgeous thing. I would take a little silicone back and put it on there just to make for sure. But these are just breathtaking. And here's the thing: before you pass and you say to yourself, "That's too expensive," that's your brain Your brain wants to play it safe. Okay, your brain is there to make sure you survive, to make sure you play it safe, to make sure you don't get too crazy. This is really not a get too crazy deal. So before you say to yourself, there's no way I'm paying $849 for a bear, I want you to stop and just imagine. Okay, just stop, set that aside for a second, take a deep breath, and say to yourself, you know what if I could afford those? Now that's a thought, right? Allow yourself to what if. Okay, when you see something at Shop LC that's $849, you better believe that you're already saving a bundle on it compared to regular retail. And I don't know if you have any comparisons on 24 karat gold earrings, but this is the kind of thing that you're going to see in the window on the Gold Coast. You're going to see this down on Hill Street. You're going to see this in the Galleria. This is the luxury item. Maybe you see this in the hotel shop in Vegas. Okay, this is a high roller piece because it's 24 karat, but it's also a practical piece because the budget pay takes this level of luxury down to about, less than $4 a day. Now that's the way to do value, to scoop up the luxury items of the world, mix in a big dose of common sense, and make it available, affordable, attainable, and doable. How many?
I have one.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm
Okay.
saving it.
Okay, we're gonna show you comparison. And here's the thing, guys. Maybe you take a look at this with your playful, creative, what-if brain, and you say, you know what? I do want to talk about that. Reach out to our customer care team at 877-899-0078. Ask them about PayPal credit. Ask them about putting a little on this card, a little on that card. If you've got a Shop LC store credit you want to apply, at least have that conversation because these are just so elegant. They are so much fun. They're just beautiful pieces. And I mean that with all sincerity. And I really do mean allow yourself to be playful and think on the what if side of it, especially when you're talking about something that's got the staying power of gold and not just gold, pure 24 karat gold. And the Anker's treasure chest, I mean, guys, that's 100% endorsement for me. That means that Anker was in on putting this deal together and he understands and was very excited about including this in his treasure chest deal. And that's one of those moments where we all get whipped up into a frenzy.
Hold on.
Are you having some?
I'm having technical.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to let you do your homework there. 4.5 grams in these beautiful golden spheres.
There you go.
Oh, is there one? Oh, okay. Look at this, guys. 20. You can get it. Item may not be purchased with PayPal. So you know what that says? It means get out your checkbook and plan to write us a check for $4,500. Okay, that's what that means. You've got a very similar look. You can get it home for $170 and ask the customer care team if you want. So this one, as it is going to be, I believe, sold 114. But man, do not miss
115.
out. Okay, that's right. Sold 115.
Sorry.
Sold 115. If you're sure, you're ready, you already know, you don't have to have any questions answered. Grab them while you can because when these are done, these are done. And if you need to have that conversation, guys, grab a quick screenshot. Okay, grab a quick screenshot and get on the phone with customer care before these are sold out. 877-899-0078. And they would love to talk to you. Or, alternatively, you can reach out to a personal shopper, 877-899-0490. You know what? I was going to leave these on. I'm going to leave them on. Excuse me. I'm getting my glam on. Okay. All right. Thank you for getting on those. My name is Becky Booker. Thank you guys for watching us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. Please like, follow, and share. The live streams happen every day from 2 to 4, but starting next Monday, we're going to add a second show, which will air from 10 to noon Central Time.
From Monday through Friday for 2 weeks.
Yeah, Monday through Friday for 2 weeks, and then November the 1st?
Whatever
First
2
week of
weeks
November.
from Monday is.
Let's see. Hold on. I got a calendar right here. Okay, 2 weeks from Monday. Hold on.
Let's see.
Said I did.
October 30th.
Okay, so on October the 30th, we're going to go live with 2 shows every day. Is that right?
Oh yeah, 2 shows every
Okay.
day, 7 days a week.
2 shows every day, 7
Every
days
day.
a week. I
Yep.
love it. All right. In the meantime, the live stream shows go into a live stream archive, and you can access that archive when you go to shoplc.com and click on the little banner at the top. It'll say live streams, kind of smack dab in the middle. You can go back if you wanted to share them with a friend or a family member. You could easily do that. And while you're online at shoplc.com, please enter to win that Nissan Leaf. That's an amazing deal. You can enter once a day through the 16th, and then we're going to be giving it away on the 25th. We're going to announce the winner on the 25th. So I can't even imagine. Can you imagine somebody calling you and saying, "Hi, this is Shop LC, and I'm just calling to make arrangements for you to come pick up your new 2023 Leafs." That's gonna be somebody's experience.
That would be fun.
That's gonna be, yeah, that's amazing. All right, coming up next, 22 karat yellow gold, 3.3 millimeter rope chain, 20 inches. I think this is the one I was showing Heather earlier.
I think so.
Let me just double check here. Guys, thank you for, I'm gonna use my loop to check the fine print here. But thank you guys for joining us. And again, please like, follow, and share. We love that you're out there. Let me just double check here. And yes, 22 karat yellow gold. I want you to see this from across the room. That's why I stepped way back here, because I want you to see how gorgeous this looks on a neckline. And again, if you're shopping regular retail, this is one of those things that's going to be virtually impossible to find. First of all, it's 22 karat, okay? In the overall scheme of things, 22 karat gold is about 92% gold. I'm just going to leave that there. Squish that back behind so you don't have to see that. But when you walk into a room and your neckline, and Heather, this might be it. Christina, hi, thank you for being out there. When you walk into a room and you've got this level on your neckline, just for the sake of comparison, this one is 10 karat, okay? This one is 20 karat, 22. You can see the difference, okay? I love wearing my 10 karat. For what I need and what I need to wear this every day, I want that extra strength and sturdiness. But you can see the difference, right? Do we all agree on that? Yeah.
You
We
definitely look to see that yellow.
You definitely see that yellow. And you know, that's the thing. When you're talking about the level of gold in a piece, that really is the difference. It's kind of like going to the chocolate chip section in your grocery store and you talk about the concentration of cocoa. Is it milk chocolate? Is it dark chocolate? Is it 72%? It's kind of like that. Except in gold, the pinnacle is 24 karat, which is 100% gold. Well, 99.9999. This one is 91.2, and what it does, you have a tiny little trade-off there. 92% gold, only 8% alloy. But on a piece like this, that's probably going to be a highly worn piece, you might want that extra little bit of alloy just for strength and safety and security. Now we've also added a lobster claw clasp, and let me just show you that, because the lobster claw clasp literally disappears, and it is so strong and so sturdy, guys. $1667.99, 92% gold. That is an 82% savings. This one is going to show 3.7 stars. There's 6 reviews on this one. It's hard not to love a rope chain, but when you oh, there's 4 of them. I thought you were waving at me. I thought you were saying, wait, I have another Halloween joke.
No, 4. There's only 4 pieces, but if you need a Halloween joke, I can get you another one.
Yes, let's do it. All right, Stephen, do you have a Halloween joke? Christina, if you have a Halloween joke, let me know. And again, if you are watching us on the web, on Instagram, on Facebook, thank you guys for joining us. It's so much fun to know that you are out there and you're excited about these deals. The gold collection here at Shop LC changes on a daily basis. So things come in, things get sold out, and of course, I can't take this off now. Some days I can't do it in the mirror, much less live and live and backwards.
All right,
yeah.
Here's your next.
All right,
joke.
we are moving on. There we go.
And for your next joke, why didn't the skeleton want to go into the haunted house?
Why didn't the skeleton want to go into the haunted house? I don't know.
He didn't have the guts.
Well, what was the other one? The skeleton didn't go trick-or-treating because he didn't have any body.
Now he doesn't have the guts.
Now he doesn't have the guts. Okay. All right. That's a good one. I love it. I love it. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you guys for coming along on the live streams. We're gonna throw in a matching bracelet right now and take a look at this one. Ooh la la. Now I got Ankar's treasure chest on the brain, and ooh la la indeed. Wow. I'm just gonna scoop up both of these. Oh my stars, this is gorgeous. You've got a rope chain. Oh, wow. This one is done in 10 karat yellow gold. It's 8 inches, it's 3 grams, and it is gorgeous. Now, here's the thing I want you to understand. If you have a rope chain, this one is 20 inches, and you wanted to change it into a longer piece, you just add that, and all of a sudden it's a 28-inch necklace. So I know that you know that, but I just wanted to show you that. But this is 8 inches, so if you've got a medium large wrist, ladies, this is going to look perfect. Gentlemen, 8 inches is the standard size for a gentleman's wrist. $219.99. I mean, the budget pay on this is such a happy number. 44 on your budget pay. No interest, no credit check, no asking, no begging for permission, no DocuSign, no waiting for somebody to approve you. You're approved, and we're happy about that. What a gorgeous piece. Simple, elegant, and again, this one has a substantial presence. I don't know the width of it, but I'm going to guess that it's about 4 millimeters or so, 3 or 4 millimeters, because you can see that baby. It shows up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, from across the room, that's a really beautiful piece. Can you imagine putting that away for this, special 16th birthday of that young man or that young woman and saying, gosh, you know what? Here it is. I finally get to give it to you. So one of you wrote in during the live show earlier in the week with me and Steve, and that's what you said. You said, I'm getting that and I'm saving it for my grandson when he turns 16. And I thought to myself, you are such a smart grandma. That's just gorgeous. And affordability, I keep going back to that because that really is the foundation where we start, making sure that everything is affordable. And honestly, we don't care if you're spending $10, $1,000, or $10,000. We're going to bring you that affordability and that value factor every single time. All right, this one is sold 117, 10 karat yellow gold. Oh, there it is, 4 millimeter rope chain. Duh, I didn't even look at the description. Duh, I'm daydreaming, honestly. I'm so distracted by thinking $44. I think I can grab one of those. I think I'm going to have to do that. It's a beautiful piece. Just absolutely stunning. And you know what? You don't need to add a charm. You don't need to add any bling bling. It's just a beautiful piece. I hate to say this, but it's Old Faithful. Looks good all the time. All the time.
We've got another rope chain.
Okay, let's see. Is that the bracelet?
A little bit.
Nope.
Oh,
This
A
is
little bit more.
Let's see.
It's different. A little bit more smaller.
A little smaller.
It's actually matches the bracelet. It's a 10 karat rope chain. It's 22 inches.
Do I have it?
You should.
What am I gonna do with it? Did I hide it somewhere? Am I wearing? And this is the time of the day where I go, wait, am I wearing it? Because sometimes I come in and I just start grabbing stuff. Okay, 22 inches. You know what? I think it's this one. Hold on.
Is it that one?
1.5 millimeter.
Yeah, it's a little bit thinner.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, let me even use my measuring stick here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, 22 inches. That picture caught me off guard. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty picture.
But you know what? This is what I love, because a lot of people, myself included, I originally thought, well, the way you make a rope chain is you just take gold or whatever the wire is and you just twist it together. Twist. But actually, do you see every single link? Every single link is a jump ring, and it individually gets soldered together. So it's very complicated putting these pieces together. It's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of individual jump ring links that are just put together. They're held in the right place. They're soldered in the right place. Then you have that twist that kind of shows up all the way down. Just beautiful. $109.99. This is your next rope chain. There should be one of these in every stocking that you have to stuff. Really, 22 inches with a lobster claw, 1.5 grams. So lots of strength and sturdiness. But seriously, what if you made this the golden holiday season at your house? The golden Christmas, the golden Hanukkah, the golden Kwanzaa. What a great deal. What a great deal. All right, this one is sold $118. And you know what? I'm going to guess this is probably one of, if not the most popular items that we have. And definitely when it comes to spending, guys, definitely sweet spot on value. This is not glass or brass or resin or plastic or any of that other fake stuff. This is the real deal. It's gold, and it's $109.99. If you're a reseller, you want 10 of them, type in sold 118, free shipping on all of these, because I can't even remember the number now. Sold 118, because these are just too good to pass up. Too good to pass up. $109.99 for 10 karat yellow gold. Facebook friends, here's the way you do it. You type in sold 119, 118, sold 118 in the chat. The system will send you back a link to Shop LC. Click that link.
Instagram.
Go. Oh, I thought Instagram was down below.
No, they've able to bring Instagram over, so they just type in sold and then the number.
Okay.
At TikTok, they still have to go to the link that's in our profile.
Got it. Okay. Thanks for that update.
Yeah.
But so gorgeous, guys. And I mean, I'm just going to say $109, get it while you can. And it's on Budget Pay. Budget Pay there is going to be less than $30 a month. And Budget Pay is waiting for you. $22. On Budget. Oh, man. I'm making my list. That you know what? That's such a good deal that if even somebody is on the naughty list, you just got to get that for them. You've been naughty. Here's your gold chain. Okay, here we go. Oh man, Lauren loves this piece. I love this piece. We all went crazy for this piece because it's just so complex. It's
also
just
very exclusive.
So rich. Tell me about the exclusivity.
3 pieces.
Yeah.
And the chain comes with it.
Wait. Oh, 3 pieces. Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 pieces available, and the chain comes with that pendant.
Which blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
In the do you have a count on how many gold chains we've done? I would bet you, not in this show, but I mean since we started the gold,
I have no idea.
I would bet you that we're closing
Thousands.
in on 1 million chains.
Probably.
I would bet you that we're closing in on 1 million gold items at this point. But this is the only gold item, carat gold, okay? And this one, by the way, is 14 karat yellow gold. This is the only item I've ever seen us do in gold that includes the pendant and the chain. That says a lot because, I don't know any place else. There's no place that I've ever worked that you would buy this beautiful pendant and the owner of the store would say, oh, by the way, we're going to throw in the chain. Mm-hmm. That does not happen, my friends. That does not happen. This is beautiful. And depending on how you see this, you might see it as a gorgeous cross, kind of an iron cross design, but you might simply just see it as a beautiful golden sunburst or a starburst. Either of those is incredibly appropriate. Either one of those is a wonderful description. These are done in 14 karat yellow gold, 2.85 grams, and the finishing on this is so gorgeous. When I first picked this up, I thought, oh my gosh, it's like lace, it's open work. And so when you look at this in the sun or at a bright light, the reflection that comes out of those little spaces is so bright that it looks like it's open cut work, but it's actually 100% through and through gold. There's no open work on that. The back side is beautifully finished. You've got this gorgeous brushed polish on there. This might be one of the pieces that we could personalize for you. So if you wanted to talk about, having a date or a name laser inscribed on the back, then you need to talk to customer care and don't wait a second. 877-899-0078. Grab a screenshot right now so that you've got the item number and the picture and all that information and start calling, because I've never seen us do a pendant and a chain together in 14 karat yellow gold. $347.99 and you're done. Your budget pay is $69.60. Your item number is 119. So if you're on Instagram and Facebook, type in the item number sold 119. We'll send you back that link. It'll direct you back to Shop LC website. TikTok, all the information is down below. But please don't wait around on these. Can you imagine what that's going to look like on your neckline when you're just in the littlest bit of candlelight or sunlight, I mean, this thing literally explodes with sparkle. It is so gorgeous. All right, sold 119. The pendant and the chain, I mean, wow factor for sure. You've got the spring ring closure. You just put that on. And the chain is a little cable chain. Just the way that that chain is put together will also add a whole other level of sparkle as well. Just a beautiful piece, guys. $347.99. Man, I still cannot believe that this is chain included. That just blows my mind. And it's just such a complicated piece. The polishing on this thing is just wonderful. So beautiful. So many layers and complications of beautiful workmanship on that. 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get it home and decide, hey, this is not for me, you got that happiness window. It's okay. Okay. 18 inches. Is this it? No, it is not. Hold on. What did I do with it? Hold on. Now, I think I may have put the little ingot on this one. Let's see.
No, that was a different one.
Was that? Oh, you know what? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Here we go. Pretty sure this is it. Lobster claw clasp. I'm liking it. And you know, thank you guys for joining us. Love that you're out there. Please like, follow, and share. We're doing the live streams now every day and have been for a while, 2 to 4 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be adding another live stream Monday, Tuesday, next week, Monday through Friday.
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. And then on October the 30th.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Do you feel like a ventriloquist?
Sure.
And I'm your dummy today. Okay. Listen, we don't have anything. We don't have fun. We got nothing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now, there's only 2 of these chains. So you're holding one of 2.
Okay, so one of y'all can get my chain. Oh, we do get. That's a cool thing, is that when you walk up and down the hall and you see your coworkers or you see other team members, we all wear jewelry. We do. Because we're not just presenters, we're also shoppers. Or even the worst, like sometimes Dion follows me in the morning. She'll be on at 6 o'clock and I'll say, where did you get that turquoise necklace? Okay.
Actually, it looks like the 18 is already sold out.
Seriously?
We have a 20 inch though.
Okay, this one is in 20 inches. Listen, I'm going to just tell you right now.
I'm just double checking in the system.
Okay.
So you're going to see some flickering on your screens down there.
I love flickering. All right, this is in 10K. Now, let me give you some shopping strategy advice, okay? Anytime you go to the web and there's something that you really want and it says sold out, here's what you do. You call in your personal jewelry superhero shoppers. We call them personal shoppers. And it's 100% free to use that service. So you can talk to a personal shopper, and if they come across or they are able to locate something in the system that you're looking for, they will call you back, okay? If there's something that you want, we want you to have it. It's that simple. And sometimes the Shop LC website, there are tens of thousands of items out there, and it can be a little tricky to maneuver the entire collection. So if you find that you need a little hand for whatever time, you just want a little help, whatever, let the personal shoppers help you out, okay? Because you'll set them on a journey to find the piece that you are looking for. 877-899-0490. Now, remember, during the live streams, guys, these are final quantities, these are clearance prices, and $113.99 is a steal. I'm not even kidding you. So don't wait around a single minute, guys. If there's something that you want, don't procrastinate. Let us help you, because that's what we love to do. We love to help you find the things that you want, and we love bringing them to you at prices that make them affordable for just about everybody out there. Really, truly everybody. There's so many opportunities to own beautiful things, to share beautiful things, to gift or donate beautiful things. And for all of you who are looking for items that you can donate to a breast cancer research fundraiser or whatever fundraiser you're having in your community, Shop LC is a great place to start for value that you can share with that event. All right, $113.99. It looks like 18 inches is already sold out, but
And there's two.
Are there two out there?
So if they call customer service, they really want that 18.
yeah, and that's the thing,
It
guys.
looks like there is two there.
Yeah, $22.80 on budget rate. That's the thing. When you talk about personal shoppers, and the reason that I say that is because every single day we're going to get a batch of returns. Every single day items get processed for return, and there's a little bit of a lag time until you see them as somebody looking through the website. But Jennifer is now taking a look at that process, and she can see that from her screen. That's our internal, tracking or traffic kind of scenario for products. So personal shoppers will help you navigate that. So don't wait. Don't wait until the Black Friday frenzy. Don't wait until you're counting down the days and you're trying to get the shopping done and you're trying to do all that stuff. Let us help you out so that this can be the happiest holiday season out there. There's a lot of stress in the world today. And isn't it nice to know that giving gifts and showing your love and your appreciation and your gratitude for your friends and your family is still one of the best medicines out there. So let us help you enjoy the holidays. All right, this one is going to be sold $120. So Instagram and Facebook, type sold 120 down in the comments. We'll send you back to the website. And by the way, since you're shopping with us on the website, it's free shipping. So that's another thing. That's another thing I love about Shop LC, that free shipping on the website. And Stephen Blair, I don't know if you're still out there, but these bracelets I have been a kid in the candy store for my bracelet here. First of all, Italian made. Diamante Italian 10 karat gold. Diamante, of course, the Italian word for diamond, and it literally does sparkle like diamonds. But if you look really closely at this pattern, it's got this really cool snakeskin pattern. Yeah, can you see it?
I see more of a honeycomb.
You see a honeycomb? Does look a little bit like a honeycomb. I love that.
The photo I picked out for you.
It does kind of look like a honeycomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing, guys. You pick it up because you like it. Whatever it reminds you of is your jumping off point for inspiration. Yeah, until I worked here, I never owned a bangle bracelet. Not one. I couldn't get them on. I have country girl hands, you can tell. They've been through some stuff, okay? It's okay. I like my hands. But I could never find a bangle that fits. The biggest part about a bangle is it has to be able to fit you from your knuckle to your pinky. So this is the problem. And no matter how you fold that in, I can't get a traditional bangle over that. So here's the thing. This one is so not traditional. You've got a little safety closure on the top. And what I'm about to do next, do not try this at home with your regular bangles because they will be in a heap of mess. You're going to open this. This is 10 karat, by the way, so it's going to take the wear and tear. You'll just pop that open. It's nice and secure. All right? Now look what I'm about to do. Wah, 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 wah.
Awesome.
I know. And why is that cool? Because even for traditional bangles that just come open a little bit, you still can kind of stretch them out of shape. This one, look at this, guys. Don't baby it. Put it on. You've got an insert closure. It will line up almost automatic, almost on its own. And then you just fold that clasp over. And welcome, on behalf of all of us at Shop LC, welcome to the world of beautiful bangles. Seriously gorgeous. I have a 7.5 inch wrist, leans towards a little bit larger, but even a medium-sized wrist, this is going to look great on. Now, if you have a more petite wrist and you just slide your hand in and it fits you, that's great. But I need a little help, okay? And I really do appreciate it. First of all, the texturing is stunning. Never seen us do another bangle like this. Secondly, it's got some width, so let me just measure it for you. The width on this is about 1/2 inch. That is not a tiny bangle. That's got some style and some presence. And this is another one of those pieces. You see it across the room on an arm and you say, ooh, that looks Italian. And you know what? Ding, ding, ding. You are right. Taking it off is super easy as well. I literally rolled my wrist out of that. I mean, it could not be easier. This is so inventive. You literally have a 10 karat gold bangle that works like memory wire. What? I mean, what kind of magic is this? What kind of magic is this? It's gorgeous. And just I would store it locked. Okay, so I've got that shape. But you can see with the closure on there, it's got a little bit of an oval shape, so it fits beautifully. One of my favorite bangles of all time. Absolutely gorgeous. Sold 121, 10 millimeters, which is a half an inch across the wrist. Honeycomb, diamond cut, snake skin, you call it. There's just no way around it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Budget pay of $89.60, free shipping, 30-day happiness guarantee, and we are going to be moving on. This one is sold 121.
Now this one's my favorite chain.
Oh yeah. We've done a few of these, and some of them have been larger profiles, but this one is a little bit smaller. And oh my goodness, this is amazing. Hold on, let me just push you back in there. Okay, sit, stay. There you go. All right. Why do you like this one, Jennifer?
I just like the way the moons look.
I know. I'm going to see if I can bring it in a little bit closer. Facebook friends, thank you so much for being out there. And again, my name is Becky Booker. If you've never shopped with us here at Shop LC, I've been here for 11 plus years now, and this is my second tour of duty. So I want to invite you to give us a try. We bring so much fun and so much energy and so much just straight up value. I'm sure there are a lot of people in this industry that wish that they wish that we would just sit down, be quiet, don't do that anymore, because we have a knack for finding the best deals. And you know what? It comes from, we don't quit. We're going to go to the source, and if we can't bring it back at the best deal period, we don't even waste your time or hours with it, because it's not worth it. This is not a clearinghouse where other companies and designers line up to march, their product through, which is the format for other home shopping channels. We don't do that. We actually have our own brand. We actually have our own section that makes clothing. If you haven't checked out Tamsy, you need to check that out. We have our own section that makes luxury items. So if you are looking for a piece in platinum, check out our Rhapsody line, because it is gorgeous. We've got our own Home Smart line, which brings in a lot of gorgeous textiles as well. So if we don't make it, we get out there and we negotiate the best deal on it. This is amazing. 14 karat yellow gold, 2 millimeter on every one of those moons, and every one of those moons is a little diamond cut bead. And normally you would expect the diamond cutting to go kind of around side to side. This is really different because the beads are actually cut north to south from one end of the bead to the other. So I'm going to show you up close what this looks like, because there's some beautiful still photography at shoplc.com, but I want you to see that diamond cutting. Am I close? Am I close, kind of, sort of?
Yeah, this way a little bit so we can get that other camera.
Okay, how's that?
Or the other film. Perfect. There we go.
Because you can see that diamond cutting. And guys, this is precision stuff. This is not, a bunch of people sitting around with hand tools. This has to go through a lot of very complicated machining. And just when I say that, people say, oh, well, it's just machine made. Yeah, but who made the machine? Who is able to calibrate that machine so that you get more diamond cuts on each bead than I can literally even count, and at a depth that's consistent? If you were doing this, if you had somebody sitting down with a hand graver and hand tools and they were going to do this kind of linear diamond cutting on 2 millimeter beads, do you know how many beads would be wasted because they would pierce the beads, or they would ruin the beads, or they would smush the beads? You want this kind of workmanship to be done with high quality, precise, machine-made technology. And that's exactly what you have here. This price of $617.99 makes no sense whatsoever, except just common sense. $123.60 is your budget pay. One payment starts the process. We're going to ship it out to you right away. So like that comparison that we showed you earlier that said no PayPal, or all sorts of rules. Yeah, it's a great deal, but you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. No, that's not it. That's not it. This is just gorgeous. And on the neckline, guys, again, 18 inches. It's right in that sweet spot. Ladies, if you wanted to throw a pendant on this, you might be able to do that. But I'm going to tell you, it doesn't need a single thing. It just needs your neckline. It's beautiful. 5 budget pays with no interest means you should at least get this home and take a look at it, because these pieces have been really popular, and when they sell out, they tend to be gone. And again, we're looking at the end of the season. We're looking at the end of the year. There's already a little bit of I think you can probably feel it in the air. There's a little sense of urgency. There's a little sense of sort of that Black Friday frenzy happening. I got to get it done. I'm looking for this. Your radar is fine-tuned. Relax. Calm down. Come to Shop LC and let us help you out with that, okay? It's great to find a place where you know that value is always something that you can rely on, and variety is something that we pride ourselves on as well. You know, 123.60, this is sold 122, and how many do we have, Jennifer? Probably 3.
Let me go back. Let me take a look.
We have
2.
Yeah. When we do smaller profile pieces like this with this incredible workmanship, even when we do these on the Night Owl Show, they're gone literally in the blink of an eye. You know, sometimes we'll put up that clock on the regular shows, and a lot of times these pieces will be gone before the clock even runs to 0. So they're just gorgeous. $617.99. Put it on, wear it, and just know that you have an exquisite piece of beautiful forever and always gold jewelry in your collection. All right, sold 122. We are going to be moving and grooving.
All right, this is the last bracelet we have.
Alrighty.
Before the earrings.
This one, the Splendente Italian 10-karat yellow gold, and this is one that sort of looks like. It's when I first look at this, my brain goes, that's a rope chain. Then my brain goes, wait, that's a Singapore chain. And then my brain goes, wait, I've never seen anything else like that. And 2 things are happening here that really set this apart. First of all, it's Italian. Okay, so let's just throw that out there. So it's Italian. But again, you have a profile that looks very familiar, but at the same time, it's something totally different. Let me show you with this larger picture. You can see that if you were talking about a rope chain or a Singapore chain, all of those links are little round, little circular jump rings. So they're circular this way, but they're made out of round tubing as well. This is entirely different. You've got the circular links, but now you're talking about each individual link that's hammered. So it's hammered and it's actually flattened. So you have these little flat links that are a little bit bigger that have the hammering or the texturing detail, and then they're still put together so that they all nestle under this gorgeous helix of beautiful sparkle. Look at that. That's amazing. 5-star rating, one review, $297.99, and it is beautiful. Yeah?
There we go.
Okay, all right, thank you. Is it in both cameras now, Lauren?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, ladies. I'm just telling, it's spectacular. What you don't expect about this is $297. I mean, that's a silly price. I almost think that $1,800 as the star price is a little bit conservative on this. 3.5 grams. You know, sometimes you pay at designer places or places that specialize, you know, in imported goods from Europe, maybe Italy or France, or some of the more fashionable zip codes, I can say. You pay a pretty tax. You pay a pretty premium a lot of times or a cool premium. Oh, look at that. That's really spectacular. Oh, that's going to cost a little bit more because that was a little bit more special. You can't even quantify it. How do you measure that? You're getting the ooh and the la on this one in the Italian quality that we know is just always ever present. I mean, you'll be fascinated by this. I mean, taking a look at this from the side just blows my mind. And not just being diamond cut, but literally have multiple textures on there that look like they're almost hammered into place. $59.60. This one is going to be 7.5 inches. Make sure that you understand that when you check out, you get that free shipping. But yeah, classic 7.5 inches, but just beautiful. As a solo piece, marvelous. Part of a stack, absolutely wonderful. This one, seriously, I love stacking up a bunch of bracelets, but this one, I would probably wear it just as a gorgeous solo piece. So grab it while you can. I mean, you can literally see the shape of every single texture. And that's what happens when you go a little bit bigger and bolder. Again, if you look at it, you'll think rope, you think Singapore, you'll think, wait. It's none of that. It's none of that. It's something totally different. That 5-star rating, you're going to love that. All right, budget pay is available, $59.60. We are moving and grooving. $123 is the sold item on that. And are we doing these now?
Yeah, last item.
It's our last item?
It's our last item.
Good gravy. How do we do that? I don't know. Wait, does that mean I'm going to have to take these off?
If you want to keep them, that's totally on you, honey.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Or you can, do the funky 80s look where you have one earring in one ear and another earring in another ear.
She's so cute. She'd think that was just in the 80s.
Was that the 70s too?
It's the 2023s for some of us.
That's true.
Okay. Present company included.
Hey, things are always rotating. Come on.
That's true. Everything old is new again.
Haven't you seen the clothes in Target?
I know.
They're bringing the 90s back.
They're bringing it. Oh, my daughter-in-law just went crazy for a pair of the K-Swiss
Oh yeah.
shoes the other day with the big chunky soles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Everything is old and new is new again. All right, slender ear wire on these, which I really truly appreciate, guys, because it's just super more comfortable. It's super more comfortable for me. It's all about me, not really. All right, polished scallop hoop earrings. Whether you call them scallops or shrimps, I don't know. I don't care.
It'll depend on what part of the country you're living in.
It is, but. You know what? Scalloped. I think you're right. Scallop, because I think the shrimp earrings came together at a certain interval, and this does have that kind of a twirl and a swirl. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Jennifer Sims and her 80s trivia. All right. Look at that. That's perfect. All right. Seriously, that is earring perfection. 14 karat yellow gold. I know that you probably have a teen or a tween in your circle of family and friends that's just ringing your chimes every single day. Oh, I want some gold earrings. 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 This is a great starter piece, and it's also a great next piece. Just a little bit less than 3/4 of an inch. Perfect. And not just for that teen or tween looking for their first fine piece of fine jewelry, but let's talk about all of you who have to work in a more conservative work environment. Maybe you're a first responder, maybe you work in the medical field, maybe you go to school every day and you're one of those magnificent people who has the talent and the patience to build the lesson plans, and you're not dusting erasers anymore, but you're doing all kinds of stuff. These are great for any, and I'm sorry, I can't get that in my ear. $67.99. How many do we have? That's what we got to find out here.
12.
All right. So you could easily do 2 of those in one ear. And I'm just going to stop. I would have to have a mirror at this point.
Girls?
I'm just saying, one for every granddaughter, one for every niece, one for every daughter-in-law you have.
Twins.
If there's twins, I'm just saying.
Okay, even if it's triplets.
That's right. I laughingly said the other day, this deal is so good that even if you're mad at somebody, you just should make up so you can buy them a great pair of jewelry. I mean, $67.99. We all know you would spend a fortune for those at retail. Walk into that store at the mall, and they're going to ask you to sign up for a store charge card. They're going to offer 24 months interest-free, and the nanosecond that you are late on one payment, all that interest comes crushing back on you. This is a really straightforward deal in value. You can make one payment of $17 today, and in your mailbox in just a couple days, gold hoop earrings are going to show up, and not just 10 karat. These are 14 karat. This is the gold that we live for in the U.S. This is our favorite. This is our standard. But $67.99 is just so non-traditional. It's so non-standard. It's such a summary of what we do here at Shop LC, guys. Bringing you the classics, making it affordable, making it fun, giving you the level of savings and value with every single transaction where you never walk away from the table and go, did I get a good deal? Could that have been less? Should I have shopped somewhere else? You guys are amazingly gifted at doing your homework, doing the research, getting out there, sorting through all that stuff, that information, so that you know for yourself, even though we remind you, you know for yourself that these are amazing values day in and day out right here at Shop LC. All right, sold 124. We've got a dozen pairs, and I apologize, I do not have a way during the live streams to tell you how many are sold. But again, if you get to that point where it looks like you didn't get in on them, please reach out to a personal shopper. These all have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's possible that there may be some in the process of being returned, which means that you could scoop up on this deal while you can. Thanks so much for joining us on the live streams. My name is Becky Booker. Jennifer and Lauren in the back. Lauren, when is your next show?
Tomorrow, 2
What?
to 4.
At 4? At 2?
2 to
All right.
4,
What are you going to have?
Do we know yet?
You know?
Let me take a quick look.
I don't know. But listen, Lauren has just joined us. How many shows have you done now? Just a few?
Oh goodness, this week I think I've done
She's done
5. I've done quite a few. 4.
Yeah,
I'm not.
4 or
You're not a
5.
rookie. You're not a rookie anymore. Okay, you're not a rookie anymore. But I'll tell you something. Watch for Lauren because you're going to learn a lot from her. She's a lot of fun to watch. The Pink Diamond Show is absolutely amazing, so I'm glad you got in on that. But
Yeah,
Lauren
I'm
will
not
be back with you
sure.
tomorrow at 2 p.m.
I don't remember who's
Okay.
going to have what hour.
It'll be
Sorry.
fine. It'll be
And
good.
then there's this show with Chris at 10 a.m.
Oh, okay. Chris tomorrow at 10 a.m. So join Chris Whitley at 10 and join Lauren at 2. And in the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day. And thanks so much for coming along on the live stream shows. Really appreciative and grateful if you can like, follow, and share. And make sure that you tune in to the live shows, which are right now featuring our fall clearance event right here at Shop LC. Bye-bye, everybody. See you soon.
Where's my cursor?
Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll fix that in a second. Well, TikTok had 390 visitors.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were getting up to 104 on the website at one point.
Okay. My only problem is enable.